Hi, everyone. Um, I got a question from a viewer out there. And this question, this person doesn't realize the significance of this question. And I don't know if I'm blurring out, if the recording is going to blur out, but we'll just keep rolling here. It's blurry on my end, so I'm having a tough time focusing. Before I go into the question, I just want to make sure that I'm not here talking from a I know it all perspective. I'm just sharing from my own experience, my own understanding. So it's an opinion. Okay. This person asked a question, if I understood correctly, about feeling vibratory energies in the body. And what I think this person is saying, they feel it in the base chakra as sexual energy. Wondering what that is about. Are they making things up? No, you are not. It sounds like, without knowing any other details, it sounds like Kundalini energy. And the Kundalini energy, don't get freaked out. Some people get freaked out with this term. Kundalini energy is your life force energy. It is the consciousness that is you, that is being held in the base, just below the base chakra. And this is what we want to awaken in order to self-realize and reach enlightenment. So with the rise in energies and frequencies on the planet, people are experiencing an activation and arousal of the Kundalini energies in their body. And it can be experienced in so many ways, but the most common and frequent feeling is a vibratory energy with some heat and sexual urges and tinglings, even bringing people, if they take it all the way, to climax. So if this is what the person is asking, I'm saying this is absolutely normal. This is really good. We don't know if you're having an arousal and it goes kind of back to sleep, or you've had a full Kundalini awakening. So we don't know that, but it sounds like what you're experiencing is Kundalini. Now, yes, when Kundalini is most active when you're at rest. So if I were to totally relax my body right now and kind of get in a peaceful peaceful state, I would start having movements from the Kundalini rising, and I'd start getting really hot. So this happens to me every night. When I lay down in bed and the body relaxes, then the Kundalini starts rising and things, does its thing. So yes, when people lay down or they're in total relaxation, kind of not tense and thinking about things, then these energies rise up and you get heat, you feel vibratory energy. You may even hear sounds of like the ocean or high-pitched frequencies, not like the electronic EMF frequency that everyone hears. You can hear it all the time, but kind of a tone. So yes, this is really good, questioner. And there are several schools of thought on how to deal with the sexual energy of the Kundalini and Kundalini rising experience. I think the most common or the majority opinion is hold on to it the best you can. Try to not reach a sexual climax with it. Just don't really know. Hold on to it or just sit with it. Don't start fantasizing about it. And you can even attempt to rise it up your spine. But without knowing you, I can't really recommend that because it's not always a good idea to raise your Kundalini without knowing somebody's spiritual knowledge and placement. So this is a perfectly normal and wonderful thing that is happening. If you can, try not to release it, hold on to it, direct it up the spine if that intuitively feels right for you. Otherwise, totally enjoy it. It's a wonderful thing. It's your life force energy. But the point about not reaching a climax with it is because you want it to build up. So when you release, then you've released your life force energy into the lower chakra, and it's not doing you any good. The whole idea of this vital life force energy is for it to rise up inside of you from the base, but it needs a little bit of energy with it, like kind of like a volcano. You want it to build and build and build, and then it will rise up in the spine. And when it rises up on occasions, that's what gives you your awakenings and your ahas and your realizations. So that's why they say, try not to release that energy. Such a great question, because so many people right now are experiencing physical things in their body. So arousal of Kundalini can have many effects on the body, so many. And I'll probably do another video on that later. But so sexual energy, heat, vibratory stuff, twitching in the body, jolts of energy. You could actually even go the opposite way, get even freezing cold feet. So it could have all kinds of different things. But when it's just an arousal, it's usually heat, sexual energy, some body twitchings. You'll feel your body wanting to twist out, release all the tension, tones and pitches and things like that. Okay, I'm so happy to have received that question. It's great to have a topic to talk about. So I hope I answered your question or gave you a direction to go. Take care, and I'm so glad you're experiencing this.